I'm back. Rodrance for Black and White Network. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit subscribe. And as always, we thank you guys for supporting us. Check out blackandwhitenetwork.com. I got a good article up there this morning surrounding a black gentleman who decides to actually challenge BLM protesters based on Black Lives Matter in the Roe versus Wade situation right now. So that's interesting. Check that out, blackandwhitenetwork.com. Okay, so, and it's a free article, by the way. So Ron DeSantis, of course, has come out, governor of Florida, proud American, America first politician. He has come out, and of course, he has slapped Disney right across their mouths. Okay, kind of the Wyatt Earp, Kurt Russell, Tombstone slap across Billy Bob Thornton's face, you know, where they start bubbling up and they're tearing and the lips quivering. That sort of slap is what Ron DeSantis did to Disney. Disney decided to get into politics, decided to get into the parental education rights business, and then, of course, leaks started coming out about some of their ideologies that they want to put in some of their contents. And, of course, they had this self-governing status down there where essentially Disney was running their own little island inside the state of Florida. They had their own laws, all these things going on. I mean, some said you could build a nuclear power plant. They were receiving all these tax breaks. And, of course, Ron DeSantis said, nah, we're done. We're not doing that anymore. You want to butt your head in this? Let's do this right now. Well, what I like about DeSantis is he's not defensive here. He's going on the offensive, and he's going at Disney again. He's making sure they understand this is not going to fly. You will not have your own government in the state of Florida, period. And by the way, I saw some miscellaneous politician in Texas talk about Disney heading here. Fuck that. No, we don't want it. Nah, stay the hell out of Texas. We don't want it. It wouldn't shock me if somewhere around Austin would take them, because that's turned into California liberal hellhole down there. This is Breitbart. Florida governor doubled down on Friday, warning that the state will not, quote, subsidize Disney's corporate speech, and vowed that the woke company is not going to have its own government in Florida. Wow. Speaking at a press conference where he announced the biggest tax relief package in the state's history, DeSantis pointed to other wins the states have racked up, including, quote, leading the effort in the country to make sure that our school system is for education, not for indoctrination. Amen. I'm going to tell you, as a father of an 8-year-old, I'm getting more and more concerned with this. I mean, I've even found out about some things involving some East Texas schools that I'm like, what is happening right now? Quote, that involves things that making sure every parent in Florida has the right to access the curriculum that's being used in their kids' schools, he said, explaining that the far left has fought against his administration on that issue. I don't understand that. I thought that was just a given that everybody knew parents should be all up in their school, their kids' school's curriculum. I'm shocked. I didn't know any parents differed on that. Any parents thought that parents should stay out of that. I have been floored. I didn't know leftists felt that way until all of this started. And I'm like, are you people out of your effing mind right now? Why would you not want to be all up in your kids' curriculum, knowing what's going on? That's crazy to me. And you think parents don't have rights? Stop that shit. We want to make sure we're focusing on teaching kids to get the right answers and not being diverted by woke ideology and other type of stuff that really isn't pertinent to any of this. And obviously, we believe, parents have the right to send their kids like kindergarten without having a lot of this content injected in their curriculum. And I think parents overwhelmingly agree with that. I know. Quote, there's one company that's headquartered in Burbank, California that didn't agree with that, he said, referencing his administration's war with Disney and making it clear, we run this state. I love it. We run this state. They do not run this state. Wow. We're going to do what's right for parents, he said, adding that it is, quote, not the responsibility of Florida citizens who subsidize your corporate speech. As a result, legislation took action to dissolve Disney's special taxing district, sparking outcry from leftists. At the end of the day, Disney is not going to have its own government in Florida. He vowed Disney is going to have to live under the same laws that everybody else lives under Florida. Disney will pay its share of taxes, and Disney is going to be responsible for all of the debt it has racked up. That will happen. Anyone that tells you differently is not being honest about it. Adding, they will outline the proposals in, quote, coming weeks and months. Disney has to continue to pay the price, literally, for making it clear that it does not respect parental rights. Walt Disney's company has lost nearly $63 billion, I did a video on that, in market capitalization since coming out against the Florida Parental Rights and Education Bill, which protects children in kindergarten through third grade from classroom discussions on orientation and gender identity. And I have been very vocal about the fact I don't think the law goes far enough. I'm sorry, I think it should be K through 12. I really do. It has no business in public schools whatsoever. I'm sorry. I just don't believe that it does. I mean, I commend DeSantis for doing what he has, but I just think it should go a step further. I mean, look, keep it the hell out of schools. Stay to actual school subjects. I don't need the gender identity shit and all that. Look, a lot of parents just don't want their kids subjected to that crap. They just don't, okay? So I think that's a thing. I really do. People in the comments section on these videos have been very vocal. They agree with me on that. I love the fact that DeSantis is, no, I'm calling you out again. I'm making it clear. You will pay what is owed, Disney, plain and simple, for your actions trying to get involved in things in our state. This is not Burbank, California. This is Florida. I love it. I love this from Ron DeSantis. This dude is not afraid. And I like the fact that he doesn't like get in skirmishes with anybody outside. He finds situations, problems, and he goes out and just solves it. Okay? Man, bravo. This guy's great. I mean, it's unbelievable. This has been needed to happen to Disney for a long time. They've needed a good slap. How's that $63 billion treating you? Kayleigh McEnany come out and said the other day, she's always been a massive Disney fan. It's been a thing in her family. I know my wife is that way. And she was like, I just don't feel right. I can't take my kids to Disney anymore. Good job, Disney. Traditional family values. Traditional. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.